on or off. Today I do have my socks on. My toes are a little cold. You're going to start wiggling your fingers, wiggle your toes. Adjust everything to where you feel comfortable in your feet. You're going to roll the shoulders back and down. We are doing a little bit of yoga today. Might be a little bit of a yoga mix. Shake your head because you're excited to be here. Move our body. Inhale, lifting up. Big breath in. It's called a sun breath. As we exhale out, reducing heat with our breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale out, releasing toxins. Breathing in. Once again. I want you to pull, let your hands slide down the legs, just melting down. Soften the knees and let the body sway side to side. It's called a ragdoll. Ragdoll has no bones in its body. It's nice and soft. It's made of rags. It sways to and fro. If it was carried, it would just blow in the breeze. Now we can draw little circles on the floor with your fingertips. If your hands are in some warm water, you're tracing the pebbles at the bottom of the pond. And then reverse the circles, going the other way. We're just loosening up the shoulder deltoid muscles. Come to the center and we'll start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders lift to the ears. They push back and down. We exhale out as the shoulders drop down. Lifting the shoulders up. Exhaling them back. Breathing in and out. Going at your own pace. Listening to your body. Remember, yoga is for you. Release comparisons. Every body is different, so everybody will be different in their yoga poses. I want you to trace your hands down your legs, about to the knees, and then push your toes into the mat. They kind of dig down into the ground, your big toe, your baby toe, and then tighten the muscles up the leg. Push on the muscles on the legs. Base of your mountain. Your shoulders come up, they drop down, fingertips push towards the ground, making your mountain a little taller. Raise your eyebrows, push the crown of the head high to the sky, tuck your chin in, and you just became the mountain, standing tall. The fingertips dig towards the ground. All four edges of the feet into the mat. Taking a deep breath in, expanding the rib cage, growing the mountain. Exhale, tuck the belly button inside the rib cage. Push all the toxins out through the nose, the mouth, it doesn't matter. Inhale, expand. Fingertips still pushing down, lowering the shoulders. And then the hands come out and up. Our mountain becomes a volcano. I want you to wiggle the fingers at the top. And then we're going to climb a ladder. Lifting one side, then the other. Alternating the hands. Lifting the rib cage off the hip. So we create a lot of space here. Climbing our ladder. Exhaling out. One more time, and we lift both hands back up. That volcano. Wiggle the fingers at the top. Shoulders drop. Hands are still moving. And then turn the palms out and lower down. Another big sun breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, out and down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, turn the palms down. One more time. We're going to take our feet out a little bit wider. You might even turn the toes out slightly. And I want you to slide your hands up and down the knees to where it feels comfortable. Add a little squat. Just warming up the legs, using the big muscles in the body. And we're going to take your hands down right in the center. Digging in the garden, lifting up. Coming up to the sky. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Breathing in and coming down. Exhaling out. We have dirt dripping through the fingertips as you dig in the garden. Beautiful earth coming through the fingers. One more time, and we'll hold at the top. And we'll reverse planting in the garden. So the hands come down. We lift up the plant. We place it into the hole in the ground. Breathing in. Nice and close. Exhaling out. Coming down. Breathing in. Exhaling down. One more time, coming out and around. We're going to come up the center and release the hands out to the sides. Bring your toes back forward to where it feels comfortable. Adjust. Shoulders roll back and down, hands come out and up. For our crescent moon, we're going to lean to the left. Hands can be together or apart, it does not matter. Breathing in. We're creating that crescent shape of the side of the body. I want you to think of digging the right heel into the mat. As your fingertips go to the left, we're going to push that right hip out to the side a little bit more. And then lower down the left hand. Turn the right palm up. Elbow pulls back and we look up to see the sun. And then stand tall, place a hand on the head. Stretch your neck. Your fingers wiggle. And we'll rotate the arm, turn the palm up and down. We're going to take this hand back behind, palm facing out and away. We'll place the back of the hand on the hip. The hand slide down the hip so the shoulder lowers. It drops down, hand slides down, so you get a deeper stretch on the neck. Breathing in, exhaling out. We're going to change this slightly. Look down at your hip on your right side. You might be smelling your armpit. That's okay. Just stretching the neck a little bit more into the trapezius. Back forward, the hand comes out from behind, turn the palm up and down, and it slowly lifts up high to the sky. Both hands come together, and we're going to adjust your feet. The hands come together and down heart center. In our prayer pose, the shoulders drop. They want to come up to the ears, so we push them down to the ground. Take a big breath in, expand the rib cage. Exhale, empty out all the air, all the toxins. Breathe in, think of expanding the torso. Think of lifting the arch of the foot. Your big toe still pushing into the mat. Exhale, push all the air out. Think of that belly button tucking up inside the rib. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, empty. Adjust your feet and let the hands lean over to the right. Dig that left heel into the mat. Our crescent moon, all hands coming together or apart, it doesn't matter. And the right hand just pushes out a little bit. Feel that stretch go along the side in our crescent moon. Turn, palm up. Left hand turns up as the left elbow pulls back. We look up to see the sun. Breathing in. And exhaling out. Bring that stretch on that waistline, maybe under the arm. And then stand tall when you're ready. Place the hand on your head. Adjust your feet, wiggle the fingers. And then turn your palm up and down. And we're going to turn the palm back. The hand come behind you, take a big breath in. And let the hand slide down, stretching the neck. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Look down at the hip, stretching under the arm. Back forward. Bring the hand out from behind, turn the palm up and down. Slowly begin to lift high towards the sky. We're going to lift the roof off the building, stretching tall, breathing in. Exhaling out. to a warrior one, taking that left leg straight back behind you. Heel lifts up and down. Now the heel pushes into the mat behind. Front knee is bent. Now if you can't see your toe in front, walk the toe a little bit farther forward. It kind of drops down. Find a focal point for your eyes in front, one spot to keep your eyes steady on. It helps with the balance. And we're going to bring the left hand forward. So that foot that's back, the hand comes to the front and up. We're going to reach high to the sky, stretch a little higher, breathing in. Bring the hand all the way back. Bring the other hand up. Look up to the sky. Bring the top hand down to the leg. Back hand lifts back up. Nice and slow into the front knee. Rock back and forth. It's called a rocking horse, lifting up that front toe a couple times. Getting any tension off the leg. Then when we're ready, walk in place. Wiggle the fingers, the toes. Stand hip distance apart and we'll go to the other side, bringing the leg back. Lift the heel up and down. Till it pushes into the ground. Front knee is bent. If you can't see the toe, walk it forward a little. Find a focal point for your eyes, one spot. It should be a thing, not a person. A person can move. Something to help keep you steady. Because it's nice and still. You lift that same hand up from that leg that's back. Breathing in. Holding, exhaling out. Warrior one. Bring the hand all the way back behind you. Lowers down to the leg. And you can hold on to the leg if you'd like. As we lift the front hand off. Reach towards the sky, stretching high. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Bring that front hand down, nice and slow. It touches the front knee. And then the back hand lifts up nice and easy. Slowly comes around and down. Nice shoulder mobility. We'll rock back and forth, lift up the front toe a couple times. It's called a rocking horse. Stretching out the heel, the calf. When you're ready, step back forward, walk in place. Wiggle the toes. Readjusting, shoulders roll back and down. Shake your head, yes. And draw some circles. With our fingers. From our wrists. We're going to lift up and out. And then reverse the circle now that we're halfway up. It comes up to the sky. As we come up high, we're going to lift the roof off the building. Fingertips kind of pull back. Stretch the wrist. Stretch the torso. Some people lift their heels up. You might let them bounce down. Having a little lymphatic drainage. Getting a couple little bounces. And then our hands will gently come out and down. We're going to soften the knees. Add a little forward fold. As the hands come down to the knees. We're going to tuck our head under and look at our belly button. Let the elbows kind of come out like the wings of a bird as we look into the center. Now bring the elbows in and they squeeze our rib cage. We look forward and we push our hips back. Try to bring your bottom lip over your top lip, stretching the jawline. Exhale, tuck under, look at the belly button. Elbows come out. And then the elbows come in and we look forward again, stretching the jawline. Like you're blowing a little kiss in the wind. Exhale, tucking under. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, tucking under. And one last time, looking to the front. Now this time we're going to bend our knees a little bit more. Walk your hands down to the floor. We're going to step back to all fours. Now some people call that a downward dog. But you're welcome to bend the knees, come down onto your floor. It's from a puppy dog. You can relax the feet and bring your head to the floor into a child's pose, whatever you would like. We melt to the floor. Hips can be high, low, it doesn't matter. In a child's pose, it is a resting pose where we slow the heart rate. Hands can be forward, they can be to the side, they can be next to the feet. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to go once again to the cat and a cow. If this is uncomfortable on your knees, please place a pillow underneath your knees. We're going to tuck your head underneath, looking at your belly button, like we were doing when we were standing up. And then look forward, bringing your bottom lip over the top lip, stretching out your jaw to the cow. Exhale to the cat, tucking under. Then look forward. If this bothers your hands, you can always be on a fist. Exhale, tucking under to the cat. Move forward to the cow. Now come to a nice flat back or a side cat. We bring the left shoulder to the left hip, looking at the left hip. Then change right shoulder to the right hip, looking at the right hip, like wagging the tail of the cat in a side cat. We're just moving our spine in all directions, nice and slow. So we moved it back and forth and now side to side. Then hold here. We're actually going to lean to the side and bring your feet around to the front, coming on your hands and your bottom. I'm going to shake out any tension, rub the knees. Point flex the feet. Now your legs can be bent or straight. It doesn't matter because we're going to go where we bend one knee either way. We're going to bend your left knee. Now it might cross over or it can be bent right where it's at. We're going to use it as a reference point, taking the opposite right hand. And then the left hand comes back behind you. Turn sideways so you can see. We're actually going to look behind you so we kind of turn your torso, your shoulders, your neck. Look towards the back wall. Yeah, it's just a little spinal twist where it's kind of pulling your body, breathing in. Exhaling out. You might be giving that knee a hug. You might just have your hand on the knee. Slowing the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling, pushing all the air out. Come back forward, place one hand on the knee, and then one hand anywhere on the leg. It might be on the foot. What we're going to do is kind of loosen up, cradle, and rock the baby. What we're trying to do is loosen up the hip. So it does not matter where the hands are. We're just kind of loosening up the hip, moving it side to side. Some people hold it really close and cradle the baby in. out low. Be gentle with your body. And then we're going to place it on the floor with one knee bent, one leg straight. Does not matter what it looks like. This is a half butterfly. You've probably seen it before with both knees bent. We're just doing a half butterfly, and we're going to put arm relaxed, elbow towards the knee, anywhere it's comfortable. Just opening up the hip a little bit. So the hand is just relaxing on the leg. And it's not for very long, because we're going to walk your hands towards the straight leg. So it kind of comes to the middle and around over to the straight leg. Point and flex the foot. That's okay. We're not trying to touch the foot. We're going to walk the hands up to the hip. Take a big breath in. I want you to look to the sky and then just lean forward. You're going to feel a stretch behind the knee. Toe might be coming back towards your nose. You're going to stretch behind the knee. Take another big breath in. Looking up, exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Now the left hand stays right where it's at. Take your right hand back behind you. And we look over your shoulder. The right side. Anywhere it's comfortable. Adding a spinal twist in the other direction. Just stretching the muscles down into the hip. Across the back. Down the rib cage. Nice and slow. Deep breaths. Inhale, expand the rib cage. Exhale out. Back around nice and slow. This bent knee, we're going to change. Straighten it out. Rub the knee if you need. Go to the straight leg or that right side and bend that knee. You can cross it over if you'd like, or just leave it right in front. So we take opposite left hand to the right knee. Right hand comes back behind you. Opening up, we kind of turn your torso, your shoulder, your neck to look behind. Breathing in, exhaling out. Back forward, untwisting to cradle and rock the baby. So our hand holds on to the bent knee, the bent leg. We kind of rock it side to side. However you choose, just loosening up the hip. So hand can be on the knee, the leg. Readjusting. Flow there, it helps it to get comfortable. We're going to place this foot on the floor. You just kind of rock around. Doesn't feel comfortable, but walk your hands forward and to the straight leg. Walk your hands up to the hip. Point and flex the foot. It was hiding behind my puppy dog. And then we're going to look up to the sky. And we just kind of lean forward with our head up. Let stretch behind the knee. Your toe might pull back a little bit here. Breathing in. Exhaling out. out to the side and then behind. You look over the shoulder and back behind you again. That left side, adding the spinal twist, breathing in. Exhaling out. Slowly come back forward. Take this bent knee and kind of rub it a little bit, shake it out. We're going to try to bend both knees. It does not matter where we are, but what we're going to do is work on your tummy and your back a little bit. I want you to look down at the ground and then up to the sky. And then down at the ground, up to the sky. We're just loosening up the back. Down at the ground, up to the sky. One more time, down at the ground, up to the sky. And then we'll place the hands on our knees. Bring them to the center. We're actually going to go onto our back. It's called rolling like a ball. You can just roll to the side to go onto your back. Or you can roll back and forth if you like that better. Eventually, we're on our back. We're going to place your hands on your knees. And we're going to kind of rock back and forth. Maybe draw a little circle. We just want to kind of massage out the back a little. Does not matter what you look like. And then place your feet on the floor. Now we're going to place your hands on your hips and lift the hips up just a little bit. It's called a bridge. We're strengthening the lower back. You can have your hands on the floor wherever it's comfortable. We're pushing into the mat with your toes and your heels. It helps to strengthen the ankles and the knees. So as you're digging into the mat with the toes and the heels, it's making you stronger in your back, your glutes, your ankles, your knees. It's very good for your body. And let's lower back down nice and slow. And then let the knees fall to one side. And slowly bring them back to the center and they fall to the other side. If you need to have your hands help you with the knees, that's okay. One side and then the other. Called a knee sway. Now we're going to let them just hold on one side and just relax. Now you might take this top hip and lift it up, rock it around. You might rock into place and then hold, breathing in. And exhale out. Nice slow, deep breaths. Adjust your feet to where they feel comfortable and then let them fall or the knees fall to the other side. Welcome to close your eyes, just slow the breath. You can wiggle the hips around. So you can just hold the stretch, breathing in. Exhaling out. to side, and then we're going to lengthen the legs to the sky. I want you to point and flex your feet. So hands and knees are bent. We're just stretching the heel of the foot, stretching the back of the leg, calf muscle. Think of pushing your heel out, toes pull down, pull as if you're lifting the limbs off the building, stretching. Bottom of the foot, back of the leg, stretch, stretch, stretch. Toes back. And then bend the knees. You can hold on to your legs and you can rock side to side if you choose. This is called a joyful, happy baby. Might be a little silly baby. You can hold steady, your knees can be bent, you can have one leg straight. Whatever stretch you need. Rock the baby. And then bring the knees back to the center. Place your feet on the floor. Lengthen your toes to one side of the room, fingertips to the other side, stretch and grow longer, grow a little bit taller, lengthening the body. And then bring your hands down next to your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down, flex the feet, make a fist with your hands and tighten all the muscles in your body. Open your nose, tighten, tighten, squeeze. And then release. Feeling the difference of the relaxed body. Let's do that again. Flex your feet. Make a fist with your hands. Wrinkle your nose. Tighten all the muscles in your body. Tighten, tighten, squeeze. And then release. This is called your corpse pose. The next few minutes is yours for rest and relaxation. So close your eyes. Clear your mind. Let your body be at peace. yourself up to a posture straight or anywhere in between. We'll draw a little circular motion, loosening up the back, awakening the spine. And then reverse the direction, go the other way. And we'll come to the center and lift the shoulders to the ears. Push back and down. The hands fall to the sides. Inhale up to the sky. And down, heart center, a little pressure with the palms. We're going to reverse the direction and stretch the back of the wrist. Shake your head yes. Loosen up the neck. Shoulders drop down towards the ground. Shake your head no. And then shake your head yes again. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale out, releasing toxins. Inhale for the body. Inhale for the mind. Inhale for the spirit. Bring your hands heart center. And namaste. And thank you for coming today. Now we can practice getting on and off the floor if you would like. What I have you to do is kind of bend your knees, place them both kind of in front of you, and we'll lean to the side with one hand on the ground. Both knees start to touch the floor and then both hands touch the ground. So we're on all fours. We're going to place one foot on the ground with one hand on the knee. And then from here, we kind of rock back and forth until that back foot touches the floor. The toe starts digging into the mat behind you. And once it digs into the ground, then we push those toes into the mat. You can feel the knees start to straighten on the back side. Or you have your hand on the floor, kind of like a football stance. And then we straighten the leg, place both hands on that front bent knee, and we rock back and forth in our rocking horse again. We step forward, and you're on your feet.